This country was founded on the backs of small businesses. And it's about time small business takes their rightful place back in the marketplace. Shop Mainstreet Online is a shopping platform for small American businesses to put their products or services online for a national audience, with a Chamber of Commerce component to it, whereby chambers could earn a passive revenue stream. Because when I was the chamber director, if a bank or some of the other members see me coming, they'd run in the opposite direction because they knew I was going to ask for more money. So I thought, well, wouldn't it be great if they had some kind of a passive revenue stream, the ability to make more money outside of membership dues. After I left the chamber, I went into my family's business, which is a jewelry business, and my mother started it in 1950. So I grew up all around small business. So I not only know it from a chamber standpoint and what it takes to help a community grow, I also know it from a personal standpoint. The big difference today is, of course, the internet. And small businesses in small towns of America have to compete with the whole big wide world. It's not just their own little community anymore, it's everyone. So that's why Shop Mainstreet Online was founded, was to help small businesses play on a more level playing field with the big guys.
We've smashed down all of the barriers to entry to allow every small business in America to easily set up their e-commerce and get their name out there. There's two people that join this site. So with Chambers of Commerce, they just click on the Chamber of Commerce link, fill out a short form. We already know who they are, we might contact them, approve their link. And then the next step is they invite their businesses to sell on Shop Mainstreet Online, and then they invite their community to come and shop from those businesses, knowing that there's chambers of commerce and other communities all over America doing the same thing. So we're putting all these Americans, sellers and buyers, all in the same place at the same time, and they do what comes natural. And when the sellers join the site, they register as a seller, they add their store information, and then they start adding products.
To be on Shop Mainstreet Online, it's completely free. There's no charge for the store, which is basically an e-commerce site. We call it your store, though. There's no listing fees. There's no hidden fees whatsoever. The only time there's a charge that is made is when you sell something, and then it's a flat 10% per transaction fee.
You build your store, you add your products, all of that is free. You charge a flat 10% when it's sold, and that even covers the credit card charges.
We also then will give 10% of that transaction fee back to participating communities. We also then give 10% of that transaction fee back to customers to incentivize them to come back and shop your store and others again.
It gets your product online without the expense of having to pay for an e-commerce website to be developed, and without listing fees like you might find on every other marketplace out there. We've worked really well together. She's got some great ideas on things that we could do, should do for the community, for small businesses, and I understand how to implement that, how to make that actually happen up on the marketplace.
I feel so blessed to be in business with Brian. Brian is, in one word, a genius. He knows computers, he knows the internet, he knows SEO. He is a very analytical, very intelligent human being, and I am very, very happy to be on the team with him.
You know, to know that during one of the worst crises that we've seen, I was able to keep families in their homes, and then reflect back on 20 years of doing this and realize that I'd been doing that, you know, creating these jobs so that people can stay in their homes. That's really what's kept me here in Wisconsin, kept me working for small businesses. I mean, if I was about the money, I could have gone and gotten a job with Google or something.
A customer calls me up and he says, this is a small company up in Oostburg. And the owner calls me up and he says, Brian, we really need your help. If we don't turn things around real quickly, we're going to have to lay off 2 people. I rolled up my sleeves, I got right into it. 30 days later, Dale calls me up, he says, Brian, I don't know what you do or how you do this, but I'm gonna have to hire 3 new people in order to keep up with the orders. Brian hears, Brian, you just kept 5 families in their homes. That's why I do what I do.
I'd love to see every small business in America be part of Shop Mainstreet Online. I'd like to see people shop on Shop Mainstreet Online with the frequency that they go to Amazon. I'd like people to think that Shop Mainstreet Online is the Amazon for small business.
This site is built just to help bolster small American towns, big American towns. As long as it's in America, we're concerned with it. The better America does, the better we're all going to do.